Naan is more than just bread, it's a warm, soft companion to some of the world's most flavorful dishes. This leavened flatbread can be baked in an oven, cooked on a tawa, or traditionally slapped onto the scorching walls of a tandoor. What makes naan special is its light, fluffy texture, dotted with those signature golden brown spots created by intense heat. Known by different names like naan, noon, pan, or fan, this bread has traveled across cultures, though it remains most popular throughout Asia. At its core, naan is made from simple ingredients, white or wheat flour, water, salt, and a leavening agent, usually yeast. As the dough rises, it forms tiny air pockets that give naan its soft, pillowy bite. Ingredients like yogurt, ghee, or even milk and honey are often added to enrich its flavor and texture. For a quicker version, some use baking powder or baking soda instead of yeast. In a traditional tandoor, temperatures can soar up to 480 degrees Celsius. The dough is shaped, stretched, and pressed onto the oven's inner walls, baking in just minutes. The result? A beautifully blistered bread with smoky, charred spots. On a stovetop, naan can also be cooked using a tawa, sometimes flipped over an open flame to mimic that same charred finish. Fresh off the heat, naan is brushed with melted butter or ghee, making it irresistibly soft and aromatic. Whether used to scoop up rich curries, soak in savory sauces, or paired with grilled meats like tandoori chicken, naan isn't just food, it's an experience. Roti is a round flatbread that originated in the Indian subcontinent. Today, it is enjoyed across South Asia, Southeast Asia, the Caribbean, and parts of Africa. It is a staple food, often served alongside vegetables, meats, or lentils. In many cultures, roti is an essential part of everyday meals. Roti is made from atta, a type of stone-ground whole wheat flour, mixed with water to form a soft dough. Unlike some other breads, roti is unleavened. This means it does not use yeast and does not need time to rise. Because of this, it remains thin, soft, and simple. The word roti comes from the Sanskrit word rotika, which means bread. To prepare roti, the dough is first allowed to rest. It is then divided into small portions and rolled into flat circles. These are cooked on a hot pan until fully done. Simple in ingredients, yet rich in tradition, roti continues to be a daily staple for millions of people around the world. Chapati, also spelled chapati or chapati, is an unleavened flatbread that originated from the Indian subcontinent. It is made using whole wheat flour called atta, mixed with water to form a soft dough. The dough is flattened and cooked on a hot iron griddle known as a tawa, where it often puffs up when exposed to direct heat. In some East African versions, chapati is instead fried for a richer texture. Chapati is one of the most widely eaten breads across South Asia and East Africa. It is especially popular in India, Pakistan. In many regions, the words chapati and roti are used interchangeably, although chapati is technically considered a type of roti. The history of chapati dates back thousands of years to the Indus Valley civilization. References to similar breads can also be found in ancient Sanskrit writings and texts from the Mughal era. During British rule in India, chapati spread even further through migration and trade. Indian railway workers later introduced it to East Africa, where it became deeply integrated into local cuisine. The word chapati comes from the Sanskrit word charpati, meaning flat. The name describes the traditional method of shaping the dough by slapping it between the hands before cooking. Chapati is usually served hot and eaten as the main part of a meal. Small torn pieces are commonly used to scoop up dishes such as dal, curry, or stew. In East Africa, chapati is also used in popular street foods like the Ugandan Rolex, which combines chapati with eggs and vegetables. Paratha is one of the most beloved flatbreads from the Indian subcontinent. Thick, flaky, crispy on the outside, yet soft inside, this wheat-based bread has been feeding people for generations. Unlike chapati, paratha is layered and cooked with oil or ghee, giving it a richer flavor and a more satisfying texture. The dough is usually made from atta, or whole wheat flour, mixed with water and salt. Some versions use white flour for a softer, flakier bite. But what truly makes paratha special is its layers. After kneading the dough by hand, it is rolled flat, brushed with oil or ghee, then folded over and over again. This process creates thin layers that puff and separate while cooking, almost like a flatbread version of puff pastry. Some parathas are plain, while others are stuffed with flavorful fillings. Stuffed parathas are especially popular as breakfast meals across India. Paratha is traditionally cooked on a hot iron griddle called a tawa. As it fries, golden brown spots appear across the surface while the layers crisp up beautifully. Street vendors often fry them with extra oil, creating an even crunchier texture and richer taste. The bread's flaky layers and sturdy texture make it perfect for pairing with curries, yogurt, pickles, or butter. Some people even eat it plain because the flavor alone is enough. Although paratha and chapati may look similar at first glance, they are very different. Chapati is lighter and simpler, while paratha is denser, layered, and far more indulgent because of the added fat used during cooking. Puri, also known as puri, is a deep-fried flatbread made from unleavened wheat dough. Originating from the northern Indian subcontinent, it is one of the region's most popular and widely enjoyed breads. Golden, crispy, and puffed like a balloon when fried, puri is a staple food across India. Puri is traditionally made using atta, or whole wheat flour, mixed with water and a little oil to form a dough. The dough is rolled into small circles and dropped into hot oil, where it quickly inflates into soft, airy rounds. This puffed texture is what makes puri instantly recognizable. Unlike chapati, which is cooked on a griddle, puri is deep-fried, giving it a richer taste and crisp exterior. It is commonly eaten for breakfast, snacks, festivals, and special occasions. Puris are often served hot alongside savory dishes such as spiced potato curry or chickpea curry, though they can also be paired with sweets. Over the centuries, many variations of puri have appeared. Tiny crispy puris are used in famous Indian street foods like pani puri and sev puri, while flatter versions are used in chaat dishes such as papri chaat and bel puri. The history of puri dates back hundreds of years. Foods resembling puri likely existed in ancient India, and recipes were already being recorded by the 15th century. Beyond being an everyday food, puri also carries cultural and religious importance. It is commonly prepared during festivals and Hindu rituals, where it may be offered to deities as prasadam. The word puri comes from Hindi and traces its roots to the Sanskrit word pura, meaning either cake or blown up, perfectly describing the bread's puffed appearance when fried. Simple yet iconic, puri remains one of the most beloved flatbreads of the Indian subcontinent.